Hello everyone, my name is AP the Weird One, and we are back with more Digimon Liberator, the novel side. I decided not to do a live stream. One, I wasn't feeling too hot, I needed to kind of rest a little bit. And two, I can better kind of save my voice till when necessary, just keep calm and everything, and then I could also like pause, take breaks, I don't have to speed along. I'm going to try to do the method I originally did the last time this happened in, I believe, November, where I try to just be on the novel side and try not to be spoiled by anything. That's my intended purpose. Uh, the I guess while we're waiting, we can talk about BT21. There's some really good artwork that's being shown off for World Convergence. We just got we just got Battlegamon. The artwork looks fantastic by the man. It looks really good. Takumi Yamuto. What is he? Oh, he's gonna have a Metal Drum. Oh, okay. So he's more. He's got some more recent stuff. Very cool. Well, he's got his artwork's pretty good. I don't know what to expect from the novel side in terms of new Digimon. I mean, we've seen a little preview. Who knows? We might not even get a new Digimon. We might just get more story updates. I'm not sure if we do get a battle. I'm kind of curious to what we're gonna be battling. I guess. My hunch says maybe Examon or potentially Chaosmon. That could be a good hint. I wouldn't be surprised if Heavy Metal Dramon stuff gets included. That could be a possibility as well. Let's see. What did you? I don't think we can do anything from here. Nightmare Soldier, they've all been covered. What was? Oh, was there anything from? Oh, this. I think we. Maybe I don't think maybe Dynasmon and Lord Nightmon maybe. Millenniumon's already been covered. We got a few different options, but yeah, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully, see a new Digimon. We do have the schedule for the Digimon conference. I can bring that up. Oh, in the recent poll listing, Dinomon got my boy Dimetramon got creamed. I was kind of sad, but yeah, we got the con. I'm gonna do Carney X. I'm gonna watch it on his. Maybe the anime portion I might have to watch on YouTube to get to listen to the music and everything, but game should be pretty cool. The toy I'm probably not looking forward to, but I will definitely want to watch it. Card, absolutely. Products. Music, maybe skip, and the goods, that could be okay. I'm not sure what they would do for the latest 02 good. That's going to be pretty late. I'm not 100% sure, but it could be cool. I guess we can show off Beetle Gallimon from the Discord. It makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, Beetle looks absolutely stunning. It looks stunning, really good. I can't wait to see the full evolution. Like see Sirius Mon, Gamamon, see what else other ones they do. But he just looks so cute and kind of sad. Like, will I become something good, or maybe I'll become something bad? You feel sorry for the guy. But any minute now, we should be doing. I think I'm gonna try to wait till 7:01 for the side. Hopefully we don't have to just make it a short episode and just kind of guess what what they were saying basically. I could try at 7. I also got a new phone because my iPhone 13 kind of kissed the bed goodbye. I got it at 16. Don't want to show too much of my screen considering it's a bit spicy, but okay. Let's see if this works. Alright, nothing yet. I might just have to go to the home page. We'll see. This might not be the way to do it. I'll wait till 701. I'll reset. If it doesn't do anything, we'll go to the main page. I'm good. Definitely got the jitters. Oh, yep. Here we go. Debug 7-1. All right. Lacuna has been called the City of Chaos or the Blended City. It's a world filled with sights that are familiar, even if you've never seen them before. Formed from the blending and transforming of real-world mapping data, none could dispute Lacuna's chaoticness. However, when implementing Lacuna as a map for the Digimon Liberator game, idea repeatedly expanded and altered. As a result, the world was divided into 7 areas, each seemingly possessing cohesion. One could even say it had achieved order. As a result, Lacuna functioned properly as a game map, and now the official service has launched the word chaos feels far less fitting than some might suggest, except in one particular area. There were one unique city where the development team unanimously agreed that making alterations would be presumptuous, so they released it with only minimal adjustments. Angkor Wat, Machu Picchu, Stonehenge, Ancient Corinth, Bordorba Temple compounds, Luxor Temple, El Gem Amphitheater, Lamy Archaeological Reserve, the list goes on. Countless archaeological sites from all over the world have been gathered and jumbled together, forming a hodgepodge of tourist attractions. The area could hardly be more chaotic. Visiting here will make you feel like you've traveled around the world. It's called Amber Remains, the Timeless Domain. Hey V, okay, so this doesn't coming to the area feel like a final stage of the main quest? What are you talking about, my dear rival? I'm not afraid to give spoilers, but this is more like a turning point. What? It didn't take a while to get all the way through, get here though, didn't. Don't underestimate the sheer volume of scenarios in Liberator. 6 months have passed since it launched, and the ending is still unknown. You keep getting stuck if you don't follow the story while playing. Oh, all right. Surely my dear rival hasn't missed any side quests. Oh, okay. That I have not. Just the other day, I meticulously cleared all of Odyssea 1's with close, right? Yeah, there's no side quests left to do in the area. None. Hey, here they are. Here they were. The 3 girls had arrived in Disarray Domain. They are playing through the main quest together as a party. A rather unusual style, given it consists mainly of solo card battles. Arino Kinosaki, Violet Inboots, and Close, all members of the debugging team. I'm just going to say this now, but once we clear Amber Ruins, we return to Obsidian Desert. There are like 20 more side quests to do. The 3 are on an adventure, aiming to reach the same point in various quests. Their partner Digimon are happily chatting behind them. Look how big Close is. She's just gigantic. There's Ghostmon, Sunrizamon, Shumon. Her name is Close, no surname. It is a name that defines her nature and was chosen by her older sibling Unchained. Okay, so she is like, it could easily be perceived as having a negative nuance, but only Unchained knows the true intention behind it. However, Close actually likes her name. For starters, it consists of one self-contained part, and that immediately sets her apart in human society. Additionally, some cultures favor a last name basis, but she's called just Close by everyone, simply simplifying things. Secondly, being called something so unorthodox immediately lets others know that she is fundamentally different from humans, which saves her time explaining. And for those who learn of her nature, the choice of name makes sense. That's right, she isn't human. This is a well-known fact. Like Unchained, she is a humanoid digital life form born in response to players' data passing through lacuna structural data. Contrary to the ambiguity of Unchained's appearance, close female form may be a result of players' data having been subjugated to a deeper learning process. Therefore, to those unaware of the circumstances, she may appear to be a mysterious player always around whenever they log in. That's why Close believes that when humans on the debugging team hear about her origins, their first reaction isn't shock, but rather a strong sense of understanding. Hey, Close, can I touch your hair? Yeah, that's okay. Arise gently strokes Close's hair, like remembering something. Her gentle touch, as if handling high-quality silk, tickled a little bit. Watching on, V asks with a faint blush on her cheeks, Can I touch you too? Of course, that's fine. Her sentence unintentionally turned into a question because they both seemed so eager to touch her hair every chance they got, and it baffled her that they always sought permission. What caused she have to object? It's not like they were taking something away from her. On the contrary, Close felt a pleasant warmth in her chest with her touch. In fact, she'd be rather touched as often as possible. It's unbelievable, really. You're just a massive data that doesn't exist in the real world, right? I'm so jealous you have such pretty hair, especially since mine gets damaged so easily. That's because you keep pulling all-nighters, my dear rival. Adequate sleep is essential for the poor development of both skin and hair. Super very bad. Well, listening to their conversation, Close suddenly found herself with another question in mind. When Marise touched her hair, she said, I'm so jealous because she had never even considered being in a position of others would envy. She spoke to him frankly. Shouldn't I be the one who's jealous? Huh? What? Why? After all, you and the others can leave this world, right? I'm jealous of the freedom you have. Freedom. Understandably, Close can't leave Lacuna. It's obviously impossible to leave in the physical sense, but in Close's case, there is an additional reason why she couldn't leave, even if she so desired. If I were gone, everyone in the debugging team would suffer. As mentioned earlier, Close was born from Lacuna's structural data and player data, and unlike Chain, she has incorporated human data in a more advanced way, making her the cornerstone of the debugging team's core team. That is to say, that their unique emblems. The unique emblem system, which aids in all their activities, is a program that only functions by passing through Close's black box thought circuits. In other words, Close existence in Lacuna is essential for the debugging team to properly utilize their emblems. When unknown Digimon occasionally appear in Lacuna, it's largely thanks to her presence that they can manifest through cards. Later it was discovered that there appeared when Shoto Kazuma's Safagamon and Nariso Kinosaki's Sendramon cards were temporarily rendered unstable. Those cards were only unlocked joining the debugging team because of Close system. Of course, this confidential information is known only to a few of the GMs, with most of the debugging team unaware. This explains why Arise and V so insistently responded to Close words. But of all of us, I think you're the most free. I agree, of course. It's a shame you can't see the outside world, but in this game, I don't think there's any player with more freedom. That's something I envy. I'm free more than anyone? There's something I'll need to tell you eventually. Arisa looks down and speaks hesitantly. I'll soon have to leave this world for a while. Is that, you mean I think I can take a break from Digimon Liberator for now. She continued. Entrance exams are coming up, and Arisa will have to concentrate on studying. Her grades at school are respectable, her report cards are good, and her mock exam results are excellent. If she keeps it up, she'll likely be accepted into her top school. However, to reassure her parents, she feels that she needs to stop playing and focus on her studies. The Kinosaki family has been a family of doctors for generations. Her parents have told Arisa that there is no need to force yourself to become a doctor, and you can live the way you want. It's Arisa herself who feels a sense of responsibility as a member of the Kinosaki family, hence a temporary break. That's how Arisa concluded. Hey, it's not like I'm quitting or anything. I'll still be able to come and visit from time to time. I'll be back once my exams are over. I still want to play with Shumon and Junkman a bunch too. But both of you will be going away? Well, that's still some time off for me. I've already been accepted to a university in my hometown after my study abroad ends, so I do plan on taking a small break. Is that so? Right. That's why my rival and I are jealous of you, Close. We think you're so free and envy for that. I'm sure there are circumstances we don't know about you, but on a surface level, yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not jealous. Violet's face clouds over as she says this. I'm free and they're free too, but I don't feel free, and they don't feel free either. At this point, it finally dawned on Close that maybe everyone had their own definition of freedom. Unchained once said that the grass is always greener on the other side, and she feels like she understands what that means. I feel uneasy. And the emotions that come with it. I think it's good to be jealous of me being free, but you and Arise both have a different kind of freedom. I think it's natural for us to be jealous of each other, but that's exactly what I cannot accept, that one's freedom is hindered by others' restriction. I want to play with both of you more. I don't want you to go. I want you to stay together forever as friends. Without stopping, Close let it all out. Hold on a second, Close. Was that the longest you ever spoken at once? Focus on what's important, my dear rival, although it's true that I haven't heard Close talk this much before, because I felt uneasy is all. This is the first time I felt like this. With that, was this what it feels like to want to cry? She had never shed a tear before, but now she felt as if she might experience it for the very first time. She felt down, lonely, and frustrated. It's okay, Close. It's not like we'll never see each other again. That's right. After all, Digimon Liberator is a super very good game that's being released worldwide. On top of that, there's even talk of a home tail device coming soon. When that time comes, we'll be able more time to talk together than ever before. It's not farewell, is it? Of course not. Don't worry about what I said earlier. We'll definitely be able to spend time together. That's good. She breathes a sigh of relief. It must have been evident on her face, because Arise gave an amused smile. Something about you reminds me of my older sister. Older sister? Like how Unchained is to me? Yeah, you're both incredibly free-spirited and travel the world without abandon, but you're both a bit similar in the way that you get worried about strange things. Well, your personalities are polar opposite. My sister is super talkative. Similar, huh? While on the subject of similarities, Close realized something. She knew someone who was quite unlike herself, but looked similar to Arise, and she happened to be on the debugging team. Is that person perhaps they had never spoken before, and she doesn't even know her name, only her appearance? Maybe Arise can confirm. No, it's nothing. Until now, Arise had never really talked about her sister. Considering this, the most human, of course, action was not to pry any further. Thinking about it this way, Close realizes that she becomes more capable of thinking like a human. That made Close so happy that once again she unconsciously curled the corners of her mouth into a smile. Does Unchained know of this joy of being human? Even if you're not the same as someone else, even if you're not human, you can still be accepted by someone. She thought it'd be a wonderful thing if Unchained knew the joy of affirming yourself. Moving on, that's the end of the girl talk for now. Let's have a spectacular good time. V goes on. She declares that once we progress far in this quest, there's no way you can quit without seeing the ending. As if making up their minds, V and Arise took the leads and stepped ahead. Close also joins them. Each of the steps took, although shorter than hers, felt like a giant stride to Close, and it made her feel deeply reassured. And so she continued to walk freely forever, always together. The wind is blowing nicely. It's beautifully sunny in Lacuna again today. Sure, there may be spots where the weather is bad, but that's irrelevant. In Emerald Coast, the invasive forest city, the only variation is the intermittent green breeze that gently rustles my red feathers. This is the city of beginnings, somewhere rookies gather. Everyone is kind, and it's a comfortable place. There's no reason to leave. Today, Shota forgot how to use the D storage again and called me over in a panic. Arise looked exasperated. Scolded both of us, though. I still got a pat on the head. Then we battled Arise. Even though we knew all the cards in her deck, we still couldn't win. Shoto laughed, saying it is what it is, and we tried our new cards and watched videos of old tournament together, laughing again at how amazing Owen was. That was all I needed. That should have been all I needed. Why not pick on someone your own size? You're making a fool of yourself. And that day I as I stood unable to fly, you effortlessly flapped your wings before me. Geez, Shoto's absolutely heartless, leaving us in a place like this for a whole week. It's basically torture. Come on, there's nothing we can do. There's temporary maintenance going on, after all. Shoto and Arise logged out earlier than usual for maintenance. The green pterosaur Terramon grumbled in discontent, while I, Muchamon, offered a weary smile. The place where Digimon whose partners log out are sent in a pure white space that stretches in all directions. It's not an inhospitable environment, but not even a single breeze blows here. Even so, I never found this place boring because of the hustle and bustle of so many unique Digimon. However, even this place seemed unbearable for my new freedom-loving friend. No way, you're on that side too, Muchamon? Shumon says nonsensical things like this. Peace is nice or whatever. Yeah, I get it. Not being able to see Shoto for a whole week can get lonely. You're wrong. I'm not one cling to Shoto like you. Yeah, I totally get it. Hey, cut that out, Muchamon. That's not what I meant. I burst into laughter at Terramon, who was visibly fuming with anger. Like Shoto, its reactions are easy to read and fun to tease. Look, it's not boring when you're here. Chih, you're a weirdo. You're a weirdo, aren't you, Muchamon? You think so? As I tilted my head in confusion, Terramon slowly closes in on me. You totally are a weirdo. First of all, I can't even comprehend how you put up with Shoto in the beginner area for 3 whole months before I showed up. And you didn't even poke him in the butt to hurry him up. It's not that I did not. I was enjoying myself. Gah, no way. Were you not bored out of your mind with no one strong around? Not at all. If we're talking about battling, Arise's plenty strong. Still, were you not curious about what the other areas were like? I'm not good with being too hot or nosy, and I like Emerald Coast. Terramon furiously tugged at the feathers of his head, as if my response had sounded too strange. Fine. Does that mean you're unhappy now, leaving the peaceful area, fighting all kinds of battles in all kinds of places? Does that not bother you? Nah, it's not like that. I'm super enjoying myself now too. If I didn't like it, I'd say I didn't like it. That makes zero sense. Terramon confusedly twisted its head more and more, eventually losing its balance and falling over. I wonder if I'm saying something strange. If you ask me, I think Terramon's equally strange for silently watching over Shoto and Arise from the shadows for nearly a month. Got a good point there. Hey, Terramon, are you okay? I'm not okay. Your senselessness has really ruffled my feathers. I don't know what I should do to that. What I should say to that. You're always grinning. I thought maybe you were the type to get angry and secretly hold grudges, but you're not hiding anything either. So you're just the type of Digimon who loves its tamer and enjoys anything as long as it's with them, huh? I really do love Shoto. You know. That's it. Terramon turns its wings towards me with such force that I hear a whoosh. It's that you don't like me, isn't it? I suddenly enter the picture and squeeze myself into the Shoto's deck. I'd be angry or at least get a seniority complex if it were me. Huh? Do you hate me, Terramon? No such thing. I didn't say I hate you. Yeah, I like you too. Grr, you're a formidable enemy. It's not that complicated. Terramon gives me an intense glare, and I return a forced smile. But it's not like you're nobody to me. At times I'm jealous of you. Because became Shoto's trump card? Hold on, that's not something I can let slide. I'm one of his trump cards too. Okay, I get it. Sorry for teasing. I made a deliberately sulky face, and Terramon seemed to calm down. He sat down next to me and showed signs of wanting to hear more. Oh, the artwork is so cute. Frigimon, there's Impmon, Funbimon, Frigimon, and Tyrannomon up there. If that's true, then what about me could you possibly be jealous of? A lot of things. Your green feathers are cool, and you can freely fly in the air, right? Even though I got wings, all I can do is walk around. Mucho, yeah? On top of that, Shoto's changed since meeting you, or rather, he started changing. Terramon also nods at my words. He's still softy, but but he may have gotten a little more fighting spirit compared to the start. It's incredible. He's always been smart and calm, but he'd easily lose under a tiny bit of pressure. But lately he's been able to win, or rather he's become more determined. He travels to other places now too. Of course, I loved who Shoto was before, but I'm sure that his change from the short time since meeting Terramon was something that he needed for himself. And that surely is not limited to card battles. It's something much more when looking at the bigger picture. I think that's what I am jealous. What do you mean? Because of you, Shoto rapidly changed more than I thought he would ever back when I was his main partner, and I'm sure that will continue. I lie flat on my back and look up at the empty white sky. Even though it's artificial space, the sky seems so endlessly high, reaching farther and farther, higher and higher, beyond the bounds of the game to even greater heights. You can fly much farther, taking Shoto with you as his partner and his wings. I can't do that, and it makes me want that. What the heck? Suddenly you say something so sad. You made me say it. After saying that, Terramon also lays down on his back next to me. Don't worry about it. When we go farther, we're taking you with us, you know. Oh, really? For sure. Even with a bit of his growth, Shoto's still a softie. You think I could take care of him by myself? That's true. You'll take me? Don't make me keep saying such embarrassing things. If that's the case, I wonder if I could fly with you too in the sky. Don't worry, you can fly. After that, there's no further conversation, and we both looked at the sky for a while. When I looked at the color of the sky with you, it seemed strangely worth flying through. Okay, I lied a little bit. Just as Terramon said, I didn't accept him right up from the start. I knew I was just one of the cogs in the deck, one that could be replaced with a stronger Digimon came along. But those 3 months when I spent with Shoto had been far too enjoyable to say it was boring or lacked change. So there are times when I felt like Shoto had been taken away from me. When Shoto stepped out to the outside world, it felt like the fun times we had together didn't mean anything. But then we were in the central district of Jewel before heading off to discuss Terramon and Shumon. Oh hey Shoto, look at these accessories. Come on Arisa, we can go shopping after we talk into the GM. Just this is one for now. You're curious too, aren't you? Matching accessories with your partner Digimon? It looks like you even customized the color to match your Digimon. Oh? I couldn't help but be curious about the conversation I overheard outside the D-storage and checked to see what was going on. Shoto was standing in front of an array of accessories and color samples with his hands on his chin, deep in thought. Would it be possible to make it two-tone? I want 2 colors. Well then, Shoto, what about a carabiner? That way it would look weird connecting them together. That's a good idea, Rise. Okay. I'll have this color and this color, please. He picked 2 carbiners and fastened them to his coat in his satisfaction. The red and yellow carbiners swayed on his chest against the dazzling light of the central district. How's that? I was going for Muchomon's colors. Huh? Mine? I couldn't help but be surprised. Yeah, my clothes are all green, and the main color of my deck is green too, so I've been matching my supplies to that. And I thought that I don't have any merch that matches with you. Oh, huh. For real though, isn't this a nice red? It's only when you add the yellow that you realize it's Muchomon. I definitely wanted 2 colors. Shoto. Yeah, but looking at it now, with this metallic feel, even though the colors are the same, it doesn't have the same fluffy Muchomon feel. And the yellow looks more like gold. Was getting carbiners a mistake? After watching Shoto's face light up with joy, only to clutch his head and start muttering to himself, I felt my shoulders relax and I couldn't help but laugh. No, I think it's good. For real? What a relief. As long as you like it, then we're all good. Thanks, Shoto. Let's stick together, Muchomon. We laughed, and then I realized something. Even if he changes, Shoto's still Shoto. Although he started changing after meeting Terramon, that doesn't mean everything he'd done till now was a complete waste. Even before, he was a good guy, and that's why together with his new companions, he could change. Shoto will surely embrace the person he was, someone who wasn't particularly remarkable but was still kind. and there he'll soar to the next sky. That's right. That's what I know. I can trust him and follow him. I only know one word to describe that kind of relationship. Let's stick together, partner. Yeah, let's do this, partner. Heh, I don't mind all the buddy stuff. It's okay, you're a partner too. Isn't that right, Shoto? Of course, don't sweat it, Teramon. It's not like I'm jealous or anything. You're cute. You really are. You really are. Listen here. No, I'm not. In the D-Storage, I stood next to the red-faced Teramon, chuckling. That's right. Up until now, I've been Shoto's partner, and that won't change. If Teramon takes him and flies him strongly as far as eyes can see, then I'll brace his kindness and run beside him forever. I'm surely that's why I've feet to firmly plant on the ground instead of wings. Time passed, and now they broke through all our security. Shoto, you're good? If this keeps going, you'll end up losing the game in the next turn, you know. So Fagamon Teramon's Digivolution calls out to Shoto, holding up his head. If only Hey, you made a bold choice when it came to security. Okay, it's good you took the plunge, but you regret every move you make. It'll be all for nothing. Yeah, but after joining the debugging team and experiencing many battles and collaborations alongside rivals, Shoto's strength had reached another level. Though barely recognizable compared to his old self, his skills are still no match for Owen Dreadnought, who he gets along with well, although he strongly denies it. Or Close, who he battled alongside before. If he lets his guard down, even NPCs in mid-level main quest can catch him by surprise. But it seemed like he enjoyed each and every one of those battles, and I felt the exact same way. Now, everybody at battle's fun. It's okay, Shoto. In the breeding era, I have Digivolved to Daramon. Call out to Shoto. You know, buy yourself some time, right? If so, use me. Right. Thanks, Daramon. Can you help me out? Yeah, leave it to me. A crimson white enveloped as I dash forward to the battle area. Daramon, Digivolve to Medieval Gantlemon. As I stepped onto the battlefield as the legendary warrior of fantasy, Safagamon smiled beside me. I thought the same thing when I Digivolved too, but that armor is awesome. Right, your wings are cool too. Then I glanced back at Shoto's behind me and see the carbiner shining on his chest. He lamented that the metallic color made the yellow look like gold. Now that I've Digivolved into this form, the colors suit me quite well, perfectly. You're up, Medieval Gallman. Right. Leave it to me, Shoto. Responded to my partner's commanding voice. I dashed forward with all my strength. Whew. Moving on to debugging 8. Well, I thought I was going to lose. The message, winner Yuki, flashes as a fanfare rings out. Yuki popped up her fist high into the drizzling sky of the Emerald Coast, the evasive forest city, and confidently proclaiming her victory. Her partner, Heavy Metal Dramon, looked back at her and sighed in exasperation. Hold on, I'm not amused here. There were a couple of times when you could have lost it if that NPC had been one rank higher. Battling with the adorable Yuki is thrilling, huh? Thrilling, I felt more like I was on the brink of death. The vicious-looking dragon grows smaller and smaller, reverting back to its rookie-level form, Itmon. Glares at Yuki. Itmon, seriously, the least you can do is crush a mid-level NPC. What about the storyline? I thought you struggling a bit here would make it more dramatic. No matter the excuse, it's stressful. The Emerald Coast is the opening area for the main story because the NPC are all beginner level. The more seasoned players don't visit this place often, aside from a few who like the unique atmosphere. However, following a major update, loads of extra content was added. Side quests geared towards intermediate and advanced players are now available here as well. Drawn to the challenge, rich rewards, and the new storyline, Yuki came to the Emerald Coast. Still, she didn't expect to be so difficult. Imon was right. Yuki had played so far from perfect game. Her moves are sloppy and slack and short, very bad. She won mostly because the NPC continued with the automatic movements and didn't catch her mistakes. If it were a tad stronger, she would have been steamrolled, and human opponent would have the field day. It's near a year since she joined the debugging team, and the number of newbies below her have significantly increased. Your skills still rank a fair bit below the average, and that's on a good day. Liberator is enjoyable even if you're not a strong player. Enjoyable, yes, but sometimes I can't feel but anxious. Well, that's all about the story for now. Imon implores Yuki to watch the battle log and review what happened when they get back. Yuki nods while listening to the words of the NPC she defeated. Watching her expression change from happy to sad as she listened to the NPC's story, Imon listlessly puts her hands behind its head. I don't know why you're reading it so seriously. You can check the logs when necessary. Why not skip that part? Because I want to see. Besides, if I skip it now, I know I'm not actually going to read it later. You shouldn't look so satisfied. It's my duty to be part of the debugging team to enjoy the story to its fullest. And it's a lot of fun developing into the main scenario. The story that unfolds in the vastness of Lacuna is easy enough to understand if you just follow the main scenario, but quite intense if you try to read in the lore behind it. Though enthusiastic, Yuki sometimes finds it difficult to understand what's going on. Thankfully, she benefits from the guide of quick-witted winner and subculture expert Rentiro Williams. The NPC finally finishes speaking, displays story clear and displays, and the drizzle stops. Yuki brushes water droplets from her hair as the sunlight peeks through the cold clouds. Score! Got some rewards. Quests are a good deal after all. Next one, let's go on. Yeah, I have the afternoon off today, so let's dive in. Afternoon off? Yeah, I don't have university class in the afternoon, so we're super very good. I almost forgot you're in university. Can you not look so surprised, please? I actually work hard on my studies, more or less. What are you going all silent at me on now? The two of them heading towards the Emerald Coast, bantering away. Because they're chattering, neither noticed the faint noises in the vicinity. In the middle of the forest, the sunny day rays foliage, making awfully dim. The surrounding area in the shroud of fog. And although this is a virtual space, it feels to Yuki as though the clear water droplets are taking her body heat away. Her body heat. The breeze remained fresh, which gave her an eerie feeling. The Emerald Coast is an area based on a decimated city taken over by trees. There is also a ruins area and a meadow area, but all of them have well-maintained roads, so there's no difficult getting around. Compared to that place they are now, Yuki took a deep breath and looked back at the path came from. Among the trees there were no paved roads or animal trails. Looking in all directions, she could see no difference in scenery. By spinning and looking around, she could no longer tell which direction she come from, which direction he was heading to. Simply put, I'm lost. That's much is quite obvious. Next to her, Imon shouted explosively in response. Huh? This is strange. I swear I put a marker at the next side quest location. The D-Storage device is equipped with map and navigation function, vital for exploring places as expansive as Lacuna. By specifying main scenario or side quest, the destination marker placed on the map, and the D-Storage guides the way to destination. They're always pointing in the right direction, so there should be no getting lost. The next side quest was supposed to be in the meadow area. You should have realized something was up. Well, you didn't realize either, Imon. I was following the marker. Yuki opens the D-Storage map as she's talking. Oh, hey Imon, look at this. Doesn't look like the destination's really close to where we are on the map. Huh? What are you? The current location shown on the map is a road near the meadows where the NPC is located. It's a peaceful road that continues from the meadow and bears no resemblance to the deep forest they are now. Huh. Does that mean the D-Storage has a bug? Oh no, totes bad, just our luck. Not really. If we found a bug, then we should do our job as debuggers, no? What do you mean? Debugging, obviously. Meaning putting the misbehaving players and weird NPCs in their place. That's not it. Well, there certainly have been more of those missions lately. Maybe you should have point then. Staying next to Emon, who was tilting his head in confusion, Yuki saves the moment to log up the point. They don't know what kind of action triggered this bug, but whatever it is, it's a good thing the first person to discover it was a member of the debugging team. Of course, there are bugs after a major update. Well, we should pause the side quest for now and inform a GM. I don't know how to get out of this forest, but if you log out, I should be able to return to the garden. Highly reasonable suggestion from Hitmon. Yuki, however, pushed her index finger to her lips, looking troubled. Hey, Yuki, like you said, you can go back anytime after I log out, right? Let's keep looking around for a little longer. What's why? Isn't this kind of like exciting? We're in a place you can't normally enter because of a bug. It's like the other side of the world or a mysterious space. Are in for an ultra exciting one kind of venture? I think we might be. Yeah, but still, we don't know what's out there out here. With Hitmon rejecting the idea, Yuki put her hands together and imploring and kneels down low enough to look up at her partner. Is that a no? Of course. What's with the puppy dog eyes? Ah, you're really not going. Wimp. What? Hitmon's expressions harden. Imagining the sound of Hitmon bursting blood vessel from rage. Yuki chuckles inside. Hey, Yuki, who are you calling a wimp? Don't try to deny it, you yellow-bellied little devil. What? I'm not scared of something like this, but I'm not taking responsibility if something happens. If you're gonna say that, then I'm going. But if anything happens, it's your fault. Just as planned, Yuki smirked stealthily, trying not to let the fired up Hitmon see. Hey, I'll leave you behind, Yuki. Okay, let's go. Is this for real? After walking and arguing for a while, Yuki and Hitmon came upon a circular clearing resembling one like a normal forest. But it was far more spectacular, and the sight took their breath away. Yuki and Hitmon stood as the peach-colored petals on their shoulders. There was an array of glorious cherry blossoms, trees, flower blooming on the ground, and a small spring flowing. A true paradise. Is this the place? Seriously? Developer data? This is more like it. Crazy beautiful. Hey, Hitmon? Let's go see. Hey, wait. A jovial Yuki took a step forward, and in that moment, eyes widened. No, Yuki, stop. Huh? Pepper breath. Yuki instinctively stops in response to Hitmon's warning, and the small fireball lands at her feet. She jumps backwards with a scream, just as a diminutive shadow descends before her. Don't come any further into the sanctuary, human. If you take another step. A bracing green wind blows through the air. Amid the trees, a torso, cool white sheen, and wrapped in a crimson cloak stood out. The golden eyes of a mini dragon Digimon, piercing regarded Yuki. I Huckmon will show no mercy. What? Huckmon, gotta say you look super cool. Now's not the time for that, Yuki. Look at that. Hitmon points behind Huckmon, with several small shadows gathering. They're Digimon in training to rookie. See this? Yuki's expression changes. That means stray Digimon. We gotta get them to safety in the garden. No need to worry. As she reached the D-Surge in panic, wondering if she had enough cards for the capture, Huckmon interrupted her. In this sanctuary, we Digimon have no limitations on what we can do. We can survive here without humans' help. For real? There's no danger except for any human that finds about this place. With those words, Huckmon radiates a menacing aura. A panicking Yuki waves her arms around in an attempt to calm the Digimon. Wait, we're on your side. I'll explain. This game, Digimon Liberator, exists to help Digimon. It's my job to ensure. I know what you're referring to. You must be on the debugging team. Yeah, if you know why, then I see. You're a member then. Yuki was short relieved. Huckmon's menacing aura only intensified. I can't let you live knowing who you are, now that I know you're working for Cool Boy, the man who abandoned us. Huckmon roars to the heavens. A light appears and out emerges a battle NPC. Its glowing red eyes indicate that it's been hacked, and it reaches hands toward the deck as its hip. Seemingly Huckmon's bidding. Red lights lighting from a barrier around the whole group at the D-Storage flashes red, signaling the start of a mandatory battle event. Cool Boy, what did he do? So you know nothing. That doesn't change a thing. We can't forgive humans. Wait, I'm not your enemy. I want to be friends with you. We didn't ask. Seemingly uninterested in the bewildered Yuki, Huckmon turns his face to Hitmon beside her. Little devil, come here. I don't know the situation, but you're being fooled by that human. This place is free. You don't have to fight for it and I can protect you if anything happens. So, Shut up! What's that? Shut up! Itmon clenches his fist and glares at Huckmon. I didn't ask you for that. You start a fight with us, then start spewing complaints, and then come out with this, I can protect you nonsense? Do you think I'm an idiot? Please understand what the humans did just... I said shut it. I didn't ask for any of that from you. How dare... Itmon's voice was huskier than ever, and its rage was clear from how looking at Huckmon. Its absorbing green gaze did not flinch the slightest when it met the golden eyes of the mini dragon. How dare you attack Yuki? I won't forgive you. Ugh. Itmon, I'm trying to clear up this misunderstanding. It's no use. That stupid prize pupil is going to have to take a beating before we can talk. That's right. Why are you agreeing? I have no reason to listen to what a human says. Not without proof of your worth. Should you be I'll duel against Itmon. Saying this, Huckmon roars again. Several fluttering petals of cherry blossom transform into a card and then sucked into Yuki's storage. Yuki, huh? What? Yuki opens her card full and her eyes are drawn to the card. A new card? I created. I've been giving some special powers after all. Hey, you're trying to give us a handicap, you punk? Huckmon shakes his head at seething words. Don't be mistaken. All I'm asking for is proof of your strength. If you play that card right and show me that you can beat me, then I'll listen to what you have to say. Or maybe you're not capable. Those taunting words are enough to make Itmon and Yuki lose their patience. They both responded. As if, let's go. All right, we can't lose. I won't forgive you, Yuki. Okay. Curious what our new card will be. A crash of thunder reverberates through the sanctuary. The steel dragon heavy metal Digimon releases a purple thunderbolt, shattering Huckmon's security and sending shards dancing. Yuki appears to have the advantage. Heavy metal Digimon, Loudmon, and two of her tamer cards are in the battle area. Purple Scramble, which is used to digivolve Heavy Metal Digimon, also remains in the battle area as waiting for its next activation. And with 4 securities left to boot, it's a strong position. In Huckmon's battle, there is only a single savior Huckmon, unfazed despite having only two remaining security. Stares the enemy line unblinkingly. Tisk, what is it going to take to rally this guy? Hey, Yuki, are you sure this is the right play? I don't know. Hey, I mean, how could I? We're being tested. If we hesitate worrying about what's going right or wrong, then we'll fail for sure. Also, Yuki takes a deep breath and looks direction at Savior Huckmon. I want to be friends with Huckmon and the others, so I have to battle in a way that makes them want to be my friend. Yuki, I'm good, Itmon. She soothes the counter in her heart with those words. It's a real battle, but there's nothing. It's not her first. Just as she's done before, she hits them with full throttle, and then they'll become friends. Yeah, I can do it. Hey, we will win. You, the spirit of warrior, at least. See if Huckmon's admiration at Yuki's attitude, but then immediately assumes a menacing aura. Well then, I'm going on the offensive. Try to withstand our power. Savior Huckmon moves in the battle area. I play the option card Asa Generics, and I get 2000 DP and piercing. Savior Huckmon bursts into action, making the battle embassy use the option card, and then once again roar into the sky. And now, Master, lend me your strength. If answering the call, something comes from the sky, generating a massive crater in the ground. The force of wandering holy knight, Genkumon, was like that of a meteorite. It rises from the center with its arms crossed in an imposing stance, cloaked in the aura of Humike. On play, one of your Digimon may digivolve into a level 6 Digimon card with Huckmon its name or when its trace without paying the cost. Genkumon pierces the earth with its fist. The program described in its Awaken and class emerging created by Digimon for survival. Next. Let's do this, Genkumon. X antibody. When digivolving, digivolve 2 of your opponent's Digimon. Then if Genkumon or X antibody into Digimon Digivolution cards, until the end of your opponent's turn, none of your Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Your Heavy Metal Digimon digivolves into Punkmon. Furthermore, with my Master's power, both of us gain invulnerability to Digimon effects until the end of your turn. Just as Yuki was considering whether Ryotaro might be as muscular as Genkumon, the onslaught of effects made her break out in cold sweat. It's too early to feel overwhelmed, I say. Overwhelmed, I. Save your Rockemon. Use the end of turn effect. I suspend Genkumon and X Antibody and Digivolve. Light envelops the white dragon as it fist pumps its steam master and takes on the torch, ascending into the Holy Knight Jessamon. Come forth, Alto, Renee, Pour. With on-play effect, Jessamon summons Etho, Renee, and Pour, then proceeds towards Loudmon. Your turn. Once per turn, when any of your Digimon are played, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. Then one of your Digimon may attack. The effect deletes the Loudmon. No way, you're attacking now? Didn't you say it was the end of your turn a minute ago? Disregarding Jessamon, attack Punkon with Alliance effect and suspend Altho, Renee, Pour to gain 8,000 DP plus 2,000 DP through the inheritable effects, as well as another 2,000 DP piercing from Asa Generics played earlier. Jessamon with 24,000 DP deletes Punkmon. I check security cards with piercing. Turning to her shadow security, Yuki gasped. She has no intention of letting her guard down. However, the advantage she was relying on was overwhelmed in just one turn. With Genkumon's X by effect, my Sistermon, Huckmon, and Royal Knights gain Reboot and Blocker. This won't be an easy wall to break through, but I expect you won't be cowed so easily. Of course not. Hitmon boldly declares before whispering to Yuki via storage. Yuki, we're good, right? It'll be fun, maybe. Come on, you gotta do this. I now activate Purple Scramble. She uses the effect to play Hitmon from a trash. Within her Tamer card's effect, she gains +1 memory. Now our deck is ready to display what it's fully capable of. Hitmon Digivolve to Punkmon, then to Loudmon, and all in one go to Heavy Metal Dramon. Her hand shines a menacing Steel Dragon descends upon the battlefield once again. That's not all. Even if this Digimon effects won't work against you, I have an option card. Black Sabbath Devour. Decoy activates Altho, Renee, Pour. I need you. The trio of Fury titles Jessamon from the Sonic Stream. Isn't that pitiful, human? As if Heavy Melodramon's end of your turn effect. Huckmon, I hope you don't mind me using that card you gave me. Heavy Melodramon's effect calls from the Evil Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait and plays a 8 cost or less from trash. Responding to the Dragonic Bellow, another Evil Dragon emerges from the abyss. Here's the new jewel in my crown, Heavy Melodramon Ace. On effect, by trashing cards in the hand until you are 4 left, it revives a Digimon with 8,000 DP or less in the trash without playing the cost. Come, Orichimon. Additionally, the end of turn, I may use my Tamer's card effect. I attack the player with Heavy Meldramon, and with the power of Raid, I'll attack the old man. The Raid effect changes Heavy Meldramon to Genkumon X Antibody. However, Jessamon is unfazed by the fangs of the deadly dragon closing on his master. Murmurs, please leave the rest to me. Blast Digivolve. What? Ignoring the dragon looming over, Genkumon X Antibody raises its fist to its heavens, spinning the clouds of bringing down light to converge upon Jessamon. Once the light dissipates, standing there is a knight of salvation, clad in red armor. Jessamon digivolves into Jessamon Ace, GX Ace. GS Heavy Melodrama, don't you think that's kind of like a tongue twister? GX Ace, Yuki, are you going to university classes? Come on, that's not even relevant here. Hey, I'll save the silky talk for later. It's coming. At Heavy Melodramon's words, Yuki turns her attention to Jessamon GX. She's about to feel the force of its Wind Digivolving effect. When Digivolving once per turn, by placing one Royal Knight trait card from your hand or trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. I place Jessamon's X Antibodies Digivolution cards and destroy Heavy Melodrama's. Overflow. The memory gauges in Yuki's hands heats up, and an ominous popping sound is heard. She stares bitterly at the gauge, which is now dipped heavily towards the other side. After everything revolves, Heavy Melodramon deletes Genkumon X with its attack, and thus the piercing effects breaks all of Jessamon's security site. Even if 5 months before destruction, the Holy Knight gazed its appearance if it accomplished what it had to do. Okay, it's my turn next. Jessamon speaks to Yuki in a cool tone. She only has one card in her hand, far too little to oppose Jessamon GX Ace, with its immense horror. I'm going to say this, but with my turn about to start, all of your Digimon will be destroyed. There's no room for reversal. So, In the calmest tone, Jessamon spills out the words of testing them. Now it's time to surrender. You and your partner, if you surrender, apologize for your callousness in entering area, your life may be spared. It's simple. Just accept it. Admit that you are defeated by the bond we Digimon cultivated on our own. Even with the powerful card I gave you, you still stood up no chance. Just admit, even without humans, the possibilities for Digimon will continue expanding. Jessamon's heart artlessly announced. You think we should be friends, but this world is not even your own. You should apologize for your arrogance and run away with your tail between your legs. That's Yuki. Heavy Melodrama raises his voice. Don't listen to a word of it. Digimon are said to be created from another world. Cool Boy and the others are fighting to save Digimon. Humans offer their support, but it's coming from another world. They alone had the ability to escape Lacuna by logging out. Yet here is a human saying outrageous things like, I want to be friends with all you. Hakumon's strength was a real deal, even if it can save Digimon without humans. Maybe it's okay to leave it up to them. That's what runs through your mind. But, that's right, this is stupid prize pupil strength is a real deal. But yours is real too, Yuki. Heavy Melodrama? It's arrogant for humans to want to be friends with Digimon, maybe. But you weren't like that, Yuki. Itmon remembers there are not the slightest difference in her eyes when she first reached out to it, or when she boldly approached the other debuggers. You want to be friends with everyone. Digimon are human. Nothing more. Am I right? Yeah, you're right. That's right. So prove it, Yuki. The bonds between Digimon, the bond between Digimon and humans. Prove that it's not just one bit different. Yuki's partner lets out a discordant heavy metal shout. This should place of solace, but she can't help but finding enduring. Thanks, Heavy Melodrama. Leave it to me. My partner is the coolest. We're not apologizing now. We'll apologize when this is all over and they can understand our side of the story. Yuki thought she saw Jessamon smile slightly her answer. I see. So then endure this attack. Show me what your single card are capable of. Jessamon attacks Orichimon with its Wind Digivolve attacking fight. It places Genkomon X from the trash at the bottom of the loosened cards to delete Heavy Melodrama. I didn't think you were so foolish attacking with your knowing will lead to defeat. In that instant, Jessamon Ace hears a voice in its ears. You may be right, but I don't mind. I thought you hated humans. What's gotten into you? Maybe the history etching into Jessamon's data when I see something so arrogant that they might overturn everything. I want to believe that this time. Just maybe. With a small murmur, Jessamon GX activates another windage evolving effects. It unsuspends, and for every 2 Royal Knights cards in the solution card, it trashes one of Yuki's security. That's it, counter timing. The single card in Yuki's hand. Blast Digivolve, Orichimon to Heavy Melodrama Ace. That's what you were holding? Incredible. However, my DP is higher. Unless you have another move, I'll prevail. Dummy, we know that. Heavy Melodrama, respond to Jessamon's GX doubts. You think we're stupid enough to fight the prize pupil head on? Heavy Melodrama's Wind Digivolving effect calls for Punkmon. On play Wind Digivolving, trash 1 card in your hand. Then until the end of your turn, one of your Digimon gains blocker and retaliation. Punkmon's on play effect gives blocker and retaliation. Now block! With Punkmon's deletion, Jessamon GX falls to the ground. Yuki's hand now empty, allowing her to pump her fist in the air. It's definitely a win for Itmon and me. Yuki's hair blows wildly from the dragon's victorious roar. So, you all came from another game. Not from here nor the digital world? Hakumon's story was unbelievable, Yuki. Hakumon was originally a game different from Digimon Liberator. Even there, humans sometimes visited, and their leader was a man called Cool Boy. Cool Boy claimed he was the creator of the game world and had made it to protect Digimon who strayed from the digital world. Attracted to his personality, Hakumon and others came to trust the humans. However, the plan to return digital Digimon to their original world ran into challenges, and Cool Boy's timing visiting that world gradually dwindled. In the world we were in, there was a beast Digimon, a type never seen before in the records of Digimon. It was gentle, though, and everyone loved it. But one day, attacked by a mysterious force. They were led by a mechanical Digimon I'd never seen before. I fought to protect the beast Digimon and drove them away. You won. That seems like a losing situation for sure. I'm a Royal Knight, you know, but the battle was so fierce that my Oz generics went out of control and ended up in another world. Upon arriving in Lacuna, Hookmon was shocked to learn that Cool Boy had been creating this even larger game, following the same philosophy. I should have gone to the central office right there and then to question him. There could have been a number of reasons. Maybe he needed to protect more Digimon, or maybe he was planning to move us to Lacuna eventually. However, Hookmon could not rule out the worst possibility. It's possible that Cool Boy launched a new game and sent enemies to destroy that world, as if it was no longer needed. Yes, so I decided to protect Digimon in my own way. This place, this cluster of bug data. This happens to be amenable to Digimon. Ah. What do you think? Would Cool Boy do something like that? No, I can't see that at all. Right. Hookmon breathes a sigh of relief and bows its head again. I apologize I ended up venting my frustration on both of you, all without attempting to reach a mutual understanding. Yeah, that much is fine. You're darn right. Now bow down and apologize, murder Imon, its mouth covered by giggling Yuki. I lost. I leave it to you to decide what becomes of me. I don't care about myself, but these Digimon here are the ones protecting Lacuna. Please don't allow them to come to harm. What do you mean, what becomes of you? Aren't you going to report me? Yuki thinks for a moment, then says, matter of facty, nope. Hookmon's mouth opens in shock. Reporting that stuff is my job, but I decided against it. That's it. Yuki is that type, so give up. Imon sighs and pokes Hookmon with its elbow. If one day you feel able to trust Cool Boy and the other humans, come visit us. Thank you. Hookmon bows deeply and Yuki smiles. Oh, but that's okay if we come to play with it from time to time. That's certainly you may. Spurred on by your smile, Hookmon smiles too. Imon sitting on a stump, leaning against Yuki's back. Mutters, it looks like they may have actually become friends with all Digimon. Huh? Did you say something, Imon? I didn't say anything. Huh, really? Yuki laughs at her partner's stubbornness and catches a cherry blossom in her hand. Then Jessamon rings out. Emergency summons for debugging team. Digimon Liberator faces the biggest crisis as an army of Imperial Digimon launched an attack on Lacuna. Yuki, let's go. Hookmon, we'll be fine. Our sanctuary is safe, and we can protect any wild Digimon in danger. So go on, go save the world. At those words, Yuki and Imon nod and leave each other determined. Okay, so it was okay. So we just basically got more story stuff. So no new characters, unfortunately. I'm wondering if something got updated. No, that still didn't get updated. I think that was there from before. Okay. Still don't really know anything. I think it's going to be a while. I could assume. All right. Let me check Twitter and see if there's anything interesting in terms of Digimon Liberator. That's kind of cool. I might use that for the picture. Oh, that's okay. To think about that. Okay, I'm not seeing too much. All right, I think that'll be it. Hopefully, you guys see you guys next time for more Digimon Liberator stuff. Next week is the novel finishing the last of the story. See you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.